College, a place for new beginnings, a place for progression, a place to discover something new, a place to continue your education. Regardless of what we think college is for, many of us either fear the moment our college days begin, or many of us live for the moment of satisfaction for reaching a new milestone in our lives. A milestone for many, like that of a milestone similar to learning how to ride a bike, learning to swim, finishing elementary school with spelling bee trophies, finishing middle school with all A's, or passing all your tests to make it to the college you dreamt of attending. But the reality is, getting to that point, the point of being able to attend college is not as easy to some as many may think, especially for first-generation college students. As myself being in that specific group, I've experienced firsthand different obstacles and factors that have made it difficult to get to this point. Whether it is the pressure of the media trying to analyze your generation based on past statistics, or whether you're just a number based on your background for a specific school. Maybe the pressure is closer to home, like family. There are times when your strongest supporters sometimes want to give you more than just advice, but pressure you into something you don't want to. Or maybe the biggest obstacle for you is the obstacle of the unknown when you're preparing to embark on the journey to college. You're the first person in your family to go to college, and there's a lot of college-related preparation that needs to be done before you get to that point. But no one knows what to do because you're the first one that has to deal with everything. At that point, who helps you? How do you make your parents understand that application fees need to be paid in order to apply? Or that you need to fly to LA by the end of the week for an in-person interview at USC? How do you explain that there are monetary deadlines that need to be met in order to attend college? As a first-generation college student, I've had to balance what I personally want to do and achieve alongside what my parents want me to do and what the media wants me to represent. Everyone has to deal with it, but it is so different when you have people before you that understand what to do every step of the way, opposed to when you're discovering each step slowly with a lot of setbacks at the beginning. It really is difficult, especially when so many people around get affected by your decisions. Yes, when you make decisions, you can't help but remember your parents reminding you about the sacrifices they have made to make sure you continue your higher education career. Maybe changing your major again when you are halfway done is not such a good idea, because that will delay your graduation by a year, and you fall into the 5-year college graduate group, which means a higher probability of not finishing. When you're a first-generation college student, you cannot think about yourself as an individual, because the media and the people around you will remind you that you're part of a statistic for the rest of the people in your position. We all have to deal with struggles and pressures, but as a first-generation college student, those pressures are really hard to escape when you're reminded about them constantly. The only thing you can do is do your best. In the end, though, what really matters is that you get to that point, making it to college. As a first-generation student, I will try to make my parents proud for completing my journey for higher education, even if I'm not a doctor or scientist like they wanted me to be. Coming to the University of Texas at Dallas, only a few hours away from home in Houston, was never really part of my plan when I envisioned myself going to college. Although attending at the University of Southern California was a distant dream that at one point came close to becoming reality, the obstacles that I faced as a first-generation student made me realize that staying close to home was the better answer. Even though at times I do wonder how it would have been like to have attended USC for 4 years like I wanted to, I can honestly say that coming to UTD was meant to be. I love coming here because I know I'm being guided to fulfill my goals as a first-generation student. Attending UTD has helped me realize that I'm not alone in this process of breaking an educational barrier for my family. I will make a difference in my Latino community with the career choices I make, ignoring the statistics and continuing to figure out the whole college thing as I go. Because the truth is, it does not matter whether you are a first-generation college student or not. Getting to college can be a difficult journey for anyone, but getting through college is what really matters.